The room was dark, except for the cold blue light of Armand's phone screen. It was 2 a.m. His hands were shaking, his heart felt heavy, and his eyes were burning with tears. The final exam results had just been uploaded, and once again, he had failed. The same sentence kept flashing in front of him: not eligible to proceed. His breath quickened, his chest tightened, and in that lonely silence, one thought echoed inside him. Why do I always fall behind? When will my life change? He didn't know it yet, but this night, this moment was going to change everything.
Welcome to Wonder 5, where stories come alive.
Armand was just an ordinary boy with an ordinary life. He didn't have any extraordinary talent or special skills. The only thing big about him was his dream, to make his parents proud someday. But there was one problem. He kept delaying everything. Assignments tomorrow, notes tomorrow, revision tomorrow, life tomorrow. And that tomorrow never came. Again and again he told himself, from next time I'll study seriously. But the next time looked exactly like the last. Phone in his hand, endless scrolling, wasted hours, disappearing days. His family wasn't rich. His father ran a small shop and woke up before sunrise every day. His mother stitched clothes at home to support the family. They believed Armand would one day become an engineer and lift them out of their struggles. Their eyes held hope. Armand's heart held guilt. But his habits held him back. The day of the result broke him completely. He didn't sleep all night. The next morning, when his father softly asked, "How was the result, Beta?" Armand couldn't speak. His father gently placed a hand on his shoulder. "Failed again? It's okay. You'll learn from this." But in his father's eyes, Armand saw something he had never seen before: a quiet disappointment. That single look hurt more than the result. Trying to clear his head, Armand went for a walk. His steps were slow, heavy. Somehow, he reached an old park he used to visit as a child. It was silent, completely empty, except for one elderly man sitting on a bench feeding birds. Armand sat beside him without saying a word. The old man looked at him and smiled kindly. "You seem troubled, son." Armand's eyes filled instantly. "I fail in everything. Everyone is moving ahead and I'm stuck."
The old man nodded as if he already understood. "So, you still haven't learned how to use your time." Armand looked at him, confused. The old man said, "Let me tell you a story. Maybe it will help you understand." And he began. Once there was a wise king. Armand thought it would be just another old tale, but the old man's voice carried a strange calmness, a deep truth inside every word. The story was about a man who kept delaying tasks, who underestimated time, who thought opportunities would wait for him, until he lost everything because he decided to rest for a moment. When the story ended, the old man looked into Armand's eyes. "That man didn't fail because he lacked talent," he said softly. "He failed because he didn't respect time." The words hit him hard. The old man continued, "Life doesn't ask for perfection. It only demands discipline. Failing is not the problem. Repeating the same habit is." Armand wiped his face with both hands. "But how do I change? I've been like this forever." The old man smiled. "Habits are built from needs. Decide right now that your tomorrow will start today." Then he stood up, patted Armand's shoulder, and slowly walked away. Armand watched him leave, feeling as if the man didn't give him a story, he gave him a direction. That day, Armand returned home with new fire inside him. His room was the same, his phone was the same, the distractions were the same, but something inside Armand had changed. For the first time, he switched his phone off. He cleaned his desk. He sat down and wrote on a sheet of paper.
6 months. Full focus. No excuses. The beginning was rough. His mind was restless. He wanted to pick up his phone again and again. But every time he felt weak, he remembered the old man's words. Either you use time, or time will use you. He pushed through. The first week was messy. The second week became slightly better. By the end of the month, studying started feeling like a habit. He woke up at 5 a.m., went for a walk, made notes, watched lectures, and every night he ticked off tasks in his small notebook. Today's work, done. His parents noticed the change. His father would sometimes quietly stand at the door and watch him study, a soft smile forming on his face. His friends were shocked. "Bro, when did you become so serious?" Armand only replied with one line. "I've wasted too many tomorrows. Now I live today." The exam season arrived. Pressure increased. Doubt crept in. One night, exhausted and overwhelmed, Armand wanted to give up. He closed his eyes. His mind whispered, "You'll fail again." But then he opened his notebook, and right on the first page was written, "Either you use time, or time will use you." He took a deep breath, got up, and studied through the night. Then came the result day. His hands trembled as he opened the website. His heartbeat raced. He pressed "View Result," and then he froze. Passed with distinction. Tears rolled down his cheeks, not of sadness, but relief, pride, and a quiet victory. His father walked in. Result? Armand handed him the phone silently. The moment his father read the result, he hugged Armand tightly. "I always knew you could do it, beta." In that hug, months of pain washed away. Months of discipline felt worth it. Months of struggle turned into strength. Today, Armand is a successful engineer. People ask him, "What changed you?" He always smiles and says, "I wasn't the most talented. I simply learned to respect time." Then he repeats the same words the old man told him. If you don't use your time wisely, one day time will decide your life for you. Change today, right now, because tomorrow never comes. And that is how Armand paid back the debt of time, by choosing to live every moment with purpose. You can do the same. No matter how far behind you feel, no matter how many times you failed, your story can change the moment you decide to change.